Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ottavia and it's July, which means a new TBR for me to follow. Hopefully, hopefully, we always hope that I could follow it, but I'm a mood reader sometimes. Sometimes I just read other books and I'm fine with it, to be honest. This was just something fun. Sometimes I read every single book in my list. Other times, no, but it's fine. That's why I put more books in there. So like this, I can kind of, go with the flow and choose the ones that I want to read. So I have 10 books, which is a lot. It's too much, right? But I just want to have the option because this month I want to concentrate it especially on continuing series, finishing series, or kind of starting some series as well. And I'll tell you all about it in a sec. But I just want to get rid of all the series and the duologies and the trilogies that I have around, that I have all the books. I just need to just read them, just there, all right? So hopefully this video is not going to be as long, but if not, just get something really cold because it's really hot in here. Just get like a cold glass of water or like iced coffee or whatever you drink in summer. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. And by the way, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. And now I'll show you all the books that I want to read in the month of July. Okay, so the first one is Dance of Thieves by Mary Pearson. I read the Remnant Chronicles in May and June. I have actually a video plan to bring out, and the thing is that it's not ready yet because I wanted to read all Mary Pearson trilogy and a duology where it's Dance of Thieves, because why not? So it's still in the process because I still need to start this one. I'm not one of those YouTubers that can read a series like this back to back. I just need to read different books from time to time, so that's why it's taking a little bit longer. But I have this book, I really want to read it. It's not really the continuation of Remnant Chronicles, but it's basically in the same world with different people. We have a son that is destined to lead, that it's trust suddenly into power, and there's 3 young women of the Ratan, the Queen Premier Guard. There's a dark secret, lots of things going on, and I'm just gonna go with the flow and hope I will like it. And if I read this one, and if I want to, I would like to read the second book, which at the moment I don't have now the name, so I'm just gonna put it somewhere here. It would be nice to finish it this month. If not, that's fine, I'll go to August, but it would be really nice to read this one and finish it like this. I can put this video out. So yeah. Next one, just because me and my boyfriend Sam, we wrote down a list of 5 books that the other person needs to read, and I'm a little bit behind. He read already 2, I read just 1. So this month I think I want to read this book, which is still a new series that I need to start, but I really want to try this author and this series, which is Play Your Shadow by Sebastian de Castell. Sam enjoyed it, loved it. He gave it like a really high rating. And excuse me, come on, how many, like, why do we have sirens all the time? What's happening? Hope everything's all right. Anyway, go back to this book, and I think I would enjoy it. I not remembering much about this book, but I know that the protagonist he's not really like he's a coward. He's a coward. So, and I think it's divided in act. It's like basically like a play, even though it's not a play. So I'm really interested to read Sebastian de Castell books because I've heard really good things about his writing style. So hopefully I will like it. So everyone has a talent, and these days mine is running. There you go. So superb is an aptitude for panic flight that it almost makes up for my less admirable traits, which include coordinates, oh god, that's the word. Cowardice? He's a coward, that's it. Poor fencing skills and a regrettable tendency to forget those faults while making bold threats against brutish thugs who suffer no such defiances of their own. Run, rabbit, run, with furious cheers as they chase me through bustling streets and abandoned alleyways, over one crowded canal bridge and across the next. So we'll see. Hopefully I will enjoy it. But like this, I would basically be the same as my boyfriend, which he read 2 books already from the list that I gave him, and I need to catch up. So hopefully this will be read this month. The next 2 books that I really would like to read, I don't think I'm going to read both, but at least one, is a continuation of 200 Years Old trilogy with The Lady of the Sea and The Maid of the White Hands by Rosalind Miles. The second book is The Maid of the White Hands, and the second one is The Lady of the Sea. I love Rosalind Miles' writing style. I loved even the Guinevere trilogy. And I love also his Tristan and Isolde story. And I just want to continue it. It's really small. I think it would be quite a nice read to have with all of this fantasy that I want to read. And if I want, I have also the 3rd book right here. And I think the 1st book I read it really quickly, so hopefully this one as well is a nice fluffy book. But it's basically the story of Tristan and Isolde in a fantastical way. Not really accurate, but it's just the story of Tristan and Isolde. And I can't wait to read this one and to continue it, and this one as well, hopefully. Okay, next one is Sunbringer by Hannah Kanna. So this is the 2nd book from the God Killer trilogy. It would be lovely for me to read the 3rd one, which is Oathbreaker. I don't remember. I put it somewhere here, but I don't think I have the time to read it. Also, I don't have it physically because it's only on hardback now, so I'm waiting the paperback to match my paperbacks. But maybe I will read that one as well. I'm not sure. But I just want to continue it, and if I read it, I'm going to read an ebook. But I just want to see what's happening after the 1st book, which I read this year, that I really enjoyed it. It's about the god killer that kills gods, basically. But then something happened, and this girl that goes to her and asking to help her because she has a god attached to her. And then, all things are happening from there. And I love the relationship between them because it kind of changed. I just want to see what happened in Sunbringer. I think I need to see what happened the last few pages before going to this book, because there was a lot like a plot twist. But I'm really excited to continue with this one. And hopefully reading the 3rd one, but I'm not sure. Alright, next one that I want to read is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, which is the 2nd book in the duology of Divine Rivals. I read Divine Rivals in June, and I really enjoyed it. I read it in 2 days. I wasn't expecting it to enjoy it as much. I gave it, I think, a 4-star. Not really a 5, but still there. And I can't wait to continue reading this book. And it's the 1st book, which is Divine Rivals. It's about these 2 teenagers that are trying to get a position in this newsagent or newspaper place, and they are like enemies in there, but there's a lot going on because there's a war in between these 2 gods. So after a while, the girl decides to go to the front to be a correspondent, because also the brother is basically fighting this war, and the story goes from there. And I was so sweet, so sad, the ending of the 1st book. So now I just need to see what's happening in here, because I need to finish it. So I think this one definitely is going to be read, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah, good one. Next one is the 2nd book on the Broken Blade trilogy with Foreign Realms by May Corland. The 3rd book is coming out this month, so once it's in, I want to read that one too. But this is basically a continuation of 5 Broken Blades, which is the 3rd book. 5 Broken Blades, which is the 1st book, and it's about these 5 people that are kind of connected in a way, but they don't know each other, mostly, not all of them. but they have one goal, which is basically to kill the emperor, but they're liars, so they deceive each other. There's a lot going on in it, and I freaking enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting to love it as much, and I remember that I bought this second book because this one came out the first part of the year. So now there's a third one coming out. Hopefully it's a trilogy, seems like it, not sure, but I'm really excited to read this one. I remember that Meg Holland writing style is really easy to read, so hopefully it's going to be a quick, easy read, and then read the third book as well. I think I already told you 10 books, but I think I have another one. I don't remember actually how many I'm going to read, so that's fine, it's okay. But the last one I want to talk to you about now is the second book in the Saint of Storms and Sorrow by Gabriela Buba, and is Daughter of Flood and Fury. It's coming out this month. I can't wait to read it. Hopefully I will like it as much as the first one. I haven't heard many people talking about this book. It's basically like it's inspired by the myth across the Philippine Islands. This is the first book, and I really enjoyed it because it's about this girl Maria. She actually decided to be in a convent to become a nun, but she's also stormcaller, so she's connected to the gods that does all the storms and stuff. The thing is that she can't let her hair down, because if she does, she's going to be connected to the gods, and then bad things are going to happen. And there's a love story in here, kind of like a love triangle, but not really. And it was done really well, like the actual story. So please go and read this one, because no one's been talking about this book, but I'm really excited to read the second one, because I'm not sure if it's going to be a duology or trilogy or series, but I am really excited to read this one as well. And yeah, I think these are the books that I really want to read. There are a lot, alright? A lot, and I know that. But to be honest, I don't care, because I am really happy that these ones plus the other books that haven't come out yet, I could finally read and continue and finish. I have actually a week off this month, so hopefully in that week I can kind of read a little bit more. I'm sure maybe some of them are reading on ebook as well, so that it's a little bit easier to carry it around. But yeah, I am pretty happy, excited. Lots of them are fantasy, except 2 of them are quite historical. But I'm really excited for July, and hopefully it will be a good month like it was for me for June. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel again, and let me know in the comment below the books that you planning on reading in July. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video then. Bye, ciao!